Greetings, lovers of light, truth seekers, and starseed. This is Oya Transformation's Oracle reading for Sunday, March the 15th, 2020. This is the time when I sit with you and attempt to give you what Spirit has given me by way of encouragement and inspiration for those souls who are feeling a little bit weak and their lights are dimming in this time of challenge and resignation and shadow and somewhat bewilderment. It is my prayer that through this reading, that the Ascended Masters, that the ancestors, that breath through me, the Holy Spirit through me, and that your spirit guides would assist me in giving you that lift that you may need to get through this Sunday as we are inundated with just another day of what's not working. That you may take this time to be inspired, to remember exactly what is working, and don't fall prey to race consciousness as it attempts to divide us and drag us further down into the rabbit hole. So, with that said, let's get into the reading. What is it that will be the theme for Sunday, March 15th, 2020? By now, I think we've all got enough information about what's going on with this pandemic. We've gone all the way to the left and all the way to the right to come back to the center. It's all about balance and knowing that if we have to prepare ourselves, and let's say we do, for getting this thing and getting rid of this thing, that in our toolbox we know what we need. It's the flu on steroids. So, what do you do to manage the flu? You get your Robitussin DM, get a generic, because, you know, these opportunists out here have bought up all of the name brand stuff so that they could gouge us and wave the flag for the American way, which has absolutely nothing to do with the collective. In the long run, who knows, this may be a good thing, because people have to begin to stop leaning on their understanding and stop saying that they are one with the one, and actually be it. Be the light that your brother or sister needs. Because all of us need a light at some point in time. All of us need to be held at some point in time. We have the ability to co-create a beautiful world, and we've kind of made a mess out of it thus far. So, as I always say, the pendulum swings in both directions. So with that said, the theme for Sunday, March 15th, is this: I am affected only by my thoughts. Pow! Woo! Are you feeling this? What have you been thinking? You feeling stressed? Tight all in your back and shoulders? That stuff has gotten into us. We have been inundated with, oh my God, the woe, first thing in the morning, and oh my God, the woe all through the day. And oh my God, the woe to go to bed. It's too much. How do you keep a good thought? I digress. Seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking. And your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Okay, this is pedagogical. So, I know I don't want to see no more of what I've been seeing, and I don't like what I've been thinking, so I want to think a little different so I can see something else. That's real straightforward to me. If I was given the power to create, what would I create? What would I draw from my world? Would it be what I see currently? I don't think so. I don't think so. So moving forward, we got a toolbox. It was given to us by those who love us, by our ancestors before us, by the Holy Spirit within us, as us, by our spirit guides. And in that toolbox are things we can use to move our present a little further in the direction we'd like to be in, so that we have an outcome that we like to see in a world we want to live in. Because when I stop finding joy in my world, I don't want to be here. And then my living becomes in vain. Do I want to live? Do I want to die? Am I walking dead because I have nothing to live for? Or am I taking command of my world and bringing forth what I want to see? I have the power. I'm grateful. This is the age of abundance. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success in this is the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Well, at the very worst, they say, we may be spending some time in repose. And that's okay, because we've done it before. And in time away from it all, we've learned just what power we have. In time away from it all, we've learned to entertain ourselves. In time away from it all, we've been able to tap into the joy within. We've been able to ground. We've been able to learn to draw, to make music, to write poetry, to become, spring is here, to look at the flowers and bless them and thank you for the blessing that they've given us. The world didn't give it to us. So the world can't take it away unless you let them. I keep saying I ain't going. You going? Are you on the way? Please, by all means, come back. We need you. We need all of us here to lift each other. I can't say it enough. So in the present time, with those tools and that reminder that we were made in the image and likeness of a loving God, and what we want to make in this human existence is creations that are born out of love, not fear, and not what is. Because remember, all that is an illusion, what would you have it be? What are you co-creating today? Are you seeing what you want to see? Haha. This has been a strong card in the last few days. A big, bold vision. Coming from your third eye. Being spoken. This card is showing. A vibration coming from the third eye. And truth as a scarab coming from the throat chakra. That's where a big, bold vision becomes a big, bold creation. By all means, don't let the creation be by default. You have an active part in this. I have an active part in this. If I don't like what I see, I have an active part in being the change. Being the change I would like to see. You do too. That's a number 6. What do 6s come to remind us? 6s come to remind us to imagine. To embrace our fantasies. To come up with original ideas. I haven't seen anything original in the last 3 weeks. So that's my responsibility, to see us all right, to see us on the other side, to see that I remind you that Spirit came by today to say, it's going to be all right. I did not bring you this far to let you die in misery. You got to see the joy. But you're not going to see it if you don't find places where you can be it. Bazinga! What in the world is that? We're about to find out. Bazinga is 19, which still ends up as a 10, which ends up as a 1, which ends up as resourcefulness and leadership. Let's see what Bazinga comes to remind us. Because missing the mark is always about forgetting who you are, whose you are, and the power that was bestowed upon you is the same power that was bestowed upon you. And the way shower, many of us know, or maybe you don't know what you know. Many of us know, has said that they've done great things and we are put in place to do even greater things. So, what's in your big, bold vision? Bazinga says, well, don't you got it going on? That's what it says. Now's the time to reveal in the sweet taste of fabulous you. Now is the time to revel in the sweet taste of fabulous you. You're hitting your mark. Go on. Take a victory lap. Pop a cork. Let's get this party started. Celebrants are lining up at the door. So, right now we're being asked to create. We're being asked to lead, to step out of the box, to shift into something different. So, if the world around you is saying, everything is murky, it's our job to see some yellow, to see some orange, to see some baby blue, and see them distinctly, those hues, by themselves. Because what is murky but everything piled together? So maybe it's time to compartmentalize. Let's look at small increments of what's going around, what's going on in your life. What's bringing you joy? Did you forget you had joy? Don't do it. Joy gives us reason to rise. Don't do it. Joy gives us reasons to be here in this human existence in a way that will assist those around us who are feeling a little less elevated to continue to want to go on. So everybody can go down at the same time. That's all I'm saying. There's always got to be somebody around to tell the story. And the story does not always need to be of woe to be told. Sing a song, tell a happy story, pass it on. Love's in need of love today. Thank you, Stevie. That has not changed. It's not changed. Don't fall too low. It becomes harder to get up. So what's if race consciousness is telling you in the morning, oh Lord, it's the end of the world. They're telling you in the midday, oh Lord, it's the end of the world. If they're telling you at the end of the day, oh Lord, it's the end of the world. Guess what? You can create the end of your world long before it's time. Pick up your bed babies and walk. Pick it up. This is my message for Sunday. This is what I was told to tell you. And I'm grateful to be the messenger. Thank you for listening. Raise another soul up. When you see them falling, raise them up. And as always, be well. Happy Sunday.